Are you ready to die? Hello. Hello, welcome. It's time for Murdered Soul Suspect. Where did this game come from? Where did this come from? I came from my wonderful brain that loves making really long connections and helps me remember that games exist. So, this game came back up in my head a couple of weeks ago. Back when I made a poll going like, okay, which one? PS3 or Wii? PS3 barely won by the end of that poll. And I went, okay, well, let's do an adventure. Let's do another adventure. But a PS3 adventure? Well, I do have this Blue Label game. And it's the only way that I remember that this game exists is because it is a Blue Label PS3. There's very few of them. I only have two of them. This one and Drakengard 3, which is a weird pairing, but it helps me remember that this game exists because it is unfortunately pretty forgettable. It has really good bits to it. But yeah, as you're going to see, there's some things that kind of hold it back. There's some cool things about it. It has a very strong start to it. But yeah, like we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna go through it, enjoy ourselves, and figure out our own murder. Because yeah, we die. Time to die. All right, let's begin. I'm not gonna be here for this one. You're just gonna hear me. Bye. Here we go.
A serial killer is terrorizing the normally sleepy streets of
This
Salem.
crude drawing of a bell has been left at the scene of several murders
Leading
over the
police
past
to refer
few
to the
weeks.
murderer as the Bell Killer.
We spoke with a public relations officer.
Authorities are asking anyone with any leads to contact the
This picture of a
SPD's
bell
anonymous
is a
tip
calling card
line.
the police have yet to attach
no
any
clues
meaning or
and no
significance
leads
to,
for the
has
police to
become
follow.
synonymous
And
with
no
the
link
hysteria
between his
surrounding this
victims.
murder.
You're saying there are no leads? No leads at all?
To be honest, I don't find this to be
Grow up on the
particularly
streets.
janky,
You start thinking you're invincible.
except for this first shot. Where are you looking? Where's the eye
Nothing
tracking?
can touch you. You never really lose. Go to arrest some freak, find out you aren't as invincible as you thought.
What kind of name is Ronan?
That kid stole my wallet!
Time to make it official.
It hurts!
You steal my car? You paid a price.
Roman O'Connor, you're under arrest for the assault and battery of Vincent Coulter.
Guilty on 2 counts of grand theft auto.
On the indictment of burglary.
Grand larceny and assault with a deadly weapon.
Let me take it.
I can't have my sister marrying some bum, right?
They do.
Hell yeah, I do. No, Juliet. Stay with me, you hear me? Julia. No, stay with me. Stay with me.
Your family wore felonies like badges of honor. Now you think this new badge covers all that up? You're a fucking criminal.
You need to slow down, man. Right? This is crazy. I didn't know better. So you actually want to die.
survive that. Stay where you are, dirtbag. I'm coming back up. You have the right to remain silent. Any cop you throw out of a window will hunt you down and kick your ass.
This game is a great first impression. They knew how to start this thing. Absolutely knew how to get the ball going.
Damn it.
Well, I can never open a door.
Knob ain't even moving, it's stuck. Watch it, lady.
Hey, bye. Goodbye.
No.
Jets.
I'm still alive. I can fix this. If I just get back in my body, then maybe I'll wake up.
We're just kind of figuring things out as we go. Like, it's very earnest of going like, okay, what is this experience like? Well, it is just literally just wing it. We have no idea what this is going to actually be. Come on, head. Come on. Oh my god. Gotta get it just right. Gotta get that. That nose. The nose doesn't want to add. Come on. This is dumb. Just coming back up for air. Position myself. Hold on. Do that. So close. Why is it? Oh, there we go. I was waiting for the cough.
Someone had to hear that glass shatter.
I'll tell you a secret. Amber is on my list of series that I actually want to do videos on. So I am looking forward to seeing how you go through it. Meanwhile, that is a good gasp. That is a good gasp.
Get back! Get back here!
It's such a good start. Like, even the voice acting is fairly decent right now. As we head into the light. This is usually my ability to just see. It's like, okay, we got to pivot around. The problem is that we brush away the light every time we point towards it. So it's like, okay, we're just brushing it off. All right, let's go towards the light. Whom shall we see?
Ronan? I can't believe it. I can't believe I found you.
Oh my God. Julia. I thought I'd never see you again.
You look good.
Never looked better. God, I've missed you.
I would give anything to be there with you. For us to be together again, but...
You've got to change.
No. Oh, no, not again. Not you. If you're not here, where are you?
It's the other side of the bridge.
Bridge? What bridge?
Where you are is a prison. Or a bridge. It all depends on how you see it. Either way, where you are isn't safe. Do you hear me? We need to get you across the bridge. You need to move on.
Move on? Is that where you are?
Don't worry about me. Something about your life isn't finished yet. We don't have much time. Think. What about your life feels unresolved?
I don't know.
To figure that out. Now go.
No. Julia, you left me once and it destroyed me. Please don't leave me again.
We'll see each other again, love. Just save yourself.
No, Julia! Don't leave me, Julia! Damn it!
Well, she could have left it as metaphors.
Street outside the Regal Apartments bleeding. He's been shot. Send an ambulance.
He's not breathing.
My friend says
But just
he's not breathing.
put that away in the trunk for the next several hours, because
Broken glass
we have other
everywhere
things to do.
And a lot of blood.
This is bad.
Yeah, I'll stay on the line until help arrives.
The awkwardness of just like not even noticing that the prompt is on screen.
Hey man, can you hear me? Lady, please. Damn it.
Hey, you. Hey, can you hear me? Come back.
Still warm.
Now, one lovely thing about this, you go through, so a ghost can pass through real world objects, because we are a ghost, except it's not entirely true. I'm going to let the game explain why, because it kind of makes sense because of the setting that we're in. But yeah, we can just walk through things. It can leave things a little bit disorienting, especially as we go through our first main area. But we'll get there. Also, she can poof. She doesn't need to walk. We don't know that ability yet. I'm just going to hide in the dumpster. Perfectly hidden. Perfectly hidden. No one will see me. No one will know I'm in here. Okay. First puzzle. If you like the puzzle, go through the dumpster.
Hey, why did you run?
It gets old, giving counsel to the new ones. Don't take it personal.
Running through walls, making things appear. You look like you've been here a while. You must know how this place works then.
Works? This place isn't hard to understand. Figure out your gifts, and maybe you won't get trapped here.
So yeah, I'm missing at the very beginning. She's going to repeat this a couple times. We are in Salem, Massachusetts, which if you don't know much about Salem, well, they're going to pull from the main thing that people know Salem, Massachusetts from. It's the Salem witch trials.
Ask me anything.
Judging by her, she's a couple hundred years old.
What's taking so long?
Of course she'd be bored, especially when she hasn't figured out how to go herself.
What do you mean, gifts?
Your strengths in life are stronger in death. they become powers here. Some powers unique, some common. Possession, influencing people, manipulating the more fragile of ghostly objects to appear or disappear.
Strengths become abilities.
Ronan, super detective.
The door just hit me, but I'm passing through other stuff. What is it with this place? I thought I'd be able to walk through everything.
We can't enter the buildings the people of Salem have consecrated, save through an opening. An open door or a window. But once inside, walls and doors hold no power over us. You'll know the ghostly objects we can't pass through by their blue glow. It will all seem logical in due time.
The blue is, well, the slides. Kind of a blue,
What do you want to know?
incredibly pale. But yeah, they use consecration as a way to explain things.
I thought you had some
Consecrating
questions
just
for me.
means that it's declared sacred, which Salem loved to deal with things that were evil, shall we say. So yeah, a lot of things are going to be considered
What's
holy.
taking so long? Cat got your tongue?
Who are you? Looks like you've been here a while.
Me? I'm just someone like you. But hear me when I say this is no playground. You can rob yourself of your future, or others can do it for you.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're talking about. How could I rob my own future?
You're here to resolve something. You don't resolve it, you don't leave. Don't worry, that's pretty common.
Common? That's crazy. What do you mean others can steal my future?
Demons. They were once like us but lost themselves. They can never move on now, and exist only to consume those lingering here. Those like us.
I getcha. So, I need to figure out who killed me and stop him. That's the way I can get out of here.
Well, best of luck to you.
Wait, there's more I need to know.
Be careful out there. You never know what's waiting around the corner.
Weird.
The direction she went was through a wall you can't walk through, by the way. Alright, so we've been picking up a whole bunch of information there. Clues, for instance. We just solved technically our first mystery here. Check back frequently to recall information about clues in the investigation where he found them. So a demon can consume us if we're not careful. Don't resolve what I've left undone. I can be trapped here forever and become a demon ourselves. Skills in life become abilities in death. Some are common, some are unique to me. There we go. Ghost Girl mystery solved, apparently. But we also received some side information. There's a lot, and it's the first thing in this game that kind of gets under its skin a bit. There's a lot of collectibles. It says 173 up at the top there. There's more. There are technically more. So, pass through real world objects that are not consecrated. We can peek, eavesdrop, and influence other people that we possess. Will be ranked based on the number of badges awarded to you. The more badges you acquire, the more proficient a detective you are. So, we got 3 badges for each one of them just by asking her. This is pretty much a freebie. So we get a gold badge on top of her. If we get things wrong, that means our badge rank will go down. There really isn't anything against a low badge rate versus a high badge rate. It's really just, hey, did you figure it out? Cool. We can reveal things that are... It's better to visualize. Like, a lot of this is just kind of like fluff, kind of makes sense. But it's easier once we figure out what it actually is. They use the term residue a lot. Like, you can't use a different word? Oh, well. Similar to reveal, you can also remove some vestiges, which can help you reach areas once blocked. It's sometimes hard to tell what you can remove and what you can't. I just like the first thing that kind of shows up that's like, okay, things are consecrated. Like, you know, the swing set, which, why would this entire playground be consecrated? What happened here? Also, it's scheming of residue. I can't go up the slide, unfortunately. What a lot of people kind of don't really know easily is, hey, you can run in this game, or at least jog, by holding down the, how should I put it, the left trigger, which for me is L2. If you're on Xbox, this was also released on Xbox. It's the left trigger. So, demon. Yeah, don't deal with it because you can't. So they're pretty much going like, hey, you can't go this way, so you have to figure out another way you have to go. If you get caught by one of them, there really isn't, shall we say, a consequence for it. Oh, there it tells you. I love run buttons that are not pushing in the left analog stick. I hate when they put run on L3. It's a terrible thing. Also, keep going back to this because I love what they do with the idea of the ghost and what you kind of see here, because it mashes in both modern day Salem and also past Salem from 300 years ago, because the Salem witch trials were what, in the 1690s, if I remember, so the late 17th century. So you just have like stocks, and you have the old buildings coming around everywhere. If you can remove something, it will weirdly wobbly shake. Once you do that, you can go inside. Sometimes you will find goodies inside. Sometimes, though, not. I don't think I've ever gotten the trophies for anything in this game, so those are going to pop up. I find this weird too, because there are loading instances, but where we came from, wasn't that already part of the loading instance? Technically not, because now it's opened up a little bit larger, and also new things have been added.
Seeing your own body lying on the street. It's like looking in a mirror you don't want to see but can't turn away from. And that's when you realize you no longer know which one's real and which is the reflection.
The Salem witch trials are a fascinating piece of American history. They absolutely are.
Yeah, great idea, Baxter. Tamper with the evidence.
Backup. Who needs backup? You shouldn't have tried to be one of us.
No, that was his last ghost cigarette.
You were one dumb son of a bitch. Sir?
Hey, Baxter, hey! Hey, just get back to taking them statements. Come on.
Yeah, I'm the stupid one.
Look, this is not your scene, Lieutenant. Just pay your respects and move on, please.
Yeah. Maybe it's not my scene. But it is my case. Tomorrow it'll be my case. And the next day. Until we catch him. You do well to remember that, Sergeant.
Look, I'm just following Captain's orders here. You know the procedure when a family member is... Yeah, well... Take all the time you need, LT.
I lost count of the times I wished you were dead.
Oh, that's so good.
You do me a favor, con man. Tell Julie I miss her.
She knows, Rex. She knows. I need to find my killer's trail before it goes cold.
They made all those pieces come together really, really well. And also the animation that's on Rex just slowly closing Ronan's body's eyes. Usually when you see that in scenes, like it kind of looks like you know where they went from eyes closed to like eyes open to eyes closed. But that one, it's just like, it's slow and it goes with each finger, which is a really interesting idea to go with. But it also goes smoothly as well for some reason. I like it a lot. All right. Let's get to work. Let's figure out our killer.
I need to get my eyes on Stewart's and Opad. See what they've learned.
Did you see the man in the hood?
Yes. I saw him. He killed that man in the street.
I see. Look at all these people. It's good family.
It'd be nice to know what they're talking about. I gotta see if they found any leads that I don't already know about.
To solve an investigation, you must first search for clues by inspecting suspicious objects and interacting with relevant people by using the possess ability. We can go into R3 to look around. We can't move, but we can look. Although the zoom, like, sometimes I will use it, but I will almost never use it for investigating. I'll just use it for looking at very specific things. Like, look at that tower at the police station. That is gigantic. Because, yeah, if you actually want to inspect for clues, you can't be zoomed in for it. We got our backup gun. A lot of good that did me. It's one of 8, so there's 8 things to find. 5 of them are easy. My death, that's a clue. Beaten, thrown from a window, and shot to death. Whoever my killer is, he sure wanted me dead. Yep, here we go. His last living cigarette. Aw. So poetic. Finally say I quit. Sort of. Hang on what ghost nicotine is. Love when people just like go, well, shattered glass is a clue. I'm like, when is it ever a valuable clue in mysteries? That's just what happens. Like the only time like shattered glass is a clue is the direction in which the shattered glass goes. Shell casings. 7 shell casings. And they even make sure that there's 7 down there. All right, so there's 5. Yay! Okay, so the other ones we have to do some possession, which we can do for literally everybody in the game. And they make it super easy. They don't make it like a challenge, which is good, but it also shows that, well...
The whole thing is just weird. All of us cops just getting nowhere.
there's not a lot of reason to possess people in order to do willy-nilly. Like, you can mind read almost everybody in the game, and they'll give some dialogue, but it isn't really meaningful or impactful or like fun a whole lot of times. Like, they don't have a lot of fun with it, which I guess for keeping tone makes sense.
Jeez, Ronan. I can't even turn around to look.
There's some bits and pieces. Also, you can possess people between areas there, meaning you don't have to get out and then get back in.
How are we supposed to stay calm when they can't even protect their own?
I'm certainly not going to be doing it for the entirety of this, because that's a little bit annoying there.
Glad I'm not a cop.
Because especially when the mind read is just like that. This is the second time in like a month Messiah has been mentioned to me. I don't know if I want to take the plunge and play as Bob the Cherub.
Why are cops so tight-lipped? Don't they know publicity will help them?
The fun thing is, we're going to be seeing this woman a little bit sooner, so we can get the cameraman. Yeah, and we could just dispossess whenever we want. Alright, the actual people we have to get. First is him. Can't mind read him, but we can peek. Peeking through the eyes of the living allows you to further your investigation by selecting the most relevant information you find. So, there's 3 things, but only one of them is actually the important thing to get. What did he find out about my killer? Get forensics to Rex, that's not important. Tenant's missing. Remember these names, Cassandra and Joy. Only weapons found at scene belong to Ronan. Since they haven't found any other weapons on the scene, he killed me with my own gun because he didn't have a weapon of his own. That is the correct answer. Mm-hmm.
Why does this always happen to me? All I want to
Shout out to Joey Kuris for actually making some good sound, actually some good sounds.
just go home and get into bed under the covers.
Wait, you still with us? You just stopped talking.
Owen, is that blood? I can't even imagine. What about his family? I
Hello?
can't even believe that I'm dealing with this right now. This is
This is shock.
Okay. Be patient with her. She's upset. She's not used to dealing with scenes like this.
So it's her we got to possess there, and you can see that we can influence her. When we influence her, we have to choose the correct thing to influence her with. One is locked still, which might be the one we actually need. So let's see. Yeah, I'm going to come back to that later. Because it's kind of the locked one. Let's eavesdrop.
What a night, huh, Robinson?
Yeah.
Crazy. Ronan, unbelievable.
I don't get it. What was he even doing here?
Asking for it. A witness called in saying he saw the Bell Killer enter a building. Ronan responds, disregards orders for backup. Next thing you know, the Bell Killer tried to see if he could make him sprout angel wings. And then bam, 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 bam.
You really-
7 to the chest.
You really-
Point blank.
You really have no idea when to quit, do you, Baxter?
Ever take a look at those tattoos of his? All that gangland prison crap? He was more criminal than cop. You live like a thief, you die like a thief.
He was still a badge, dickhead.
There's kind of a bit that is in this conversation that I'm thinking of for a video I'm currently writing about. We've seen Ronan's life. That was the entire point of the beginning, showing his life flash before his eyes. But then we get people like him. Fortunately, I can't do anything while I possess him. All right. Your ability to correctly influence a person is dependent on the clues you find in investigations. So, with that, now let's go back and possess her. Because, yeah, it was that locked one up here. What would make her tell who she really saw? Bell Killer. I came here because a witness called in to report a possible sighting of the Bell Killer at this location.
Yeah, I saw it. That man in the hood. Outside. Looking up at the top apartment on the 4th floor, I think.
Intentionally. It wasn't random. And with all 8 clues for the starting bit of the investigation, we can just conclude it.
The killer came here for a reason. But what was it? The apartment up there must have some clues. Except that's my way in, and it's closed. Fantastic. Here's my chance. I just need to follow Stewart into the building.
I love that a ghost just walks out the door. I should check the top floor apartment.
Hey, excuse me. Do I need to wait for someone to open a door every time I want to go inside?
Yeah, any buildings that were consecrated can be a bit tricky getting into, but once you're inside, it's smooth sailing. Same goes for getting out. Open doors, windows, whatever. It's all fair game.
How many buildings are like this?
Around here, pretty much all of them. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it.
Thanks.
Thanks. All right. So that's a little bit of tutorial. I will say that the next little bit is also kind of tutorial as well. This game has a long tutorial section. Ooh, ghosts are cold. Sure.
Hey, Sarge. 1019. Please return to the scene.
10-4.
Oh, hi. I feel like they're playing an irony card with that. It's just like, oh, ghost? Well, I guess I live like this now. This is my life. Especially that guy who just came out of the wall. So, we've done a little bit of walking through places, but now that we're inside of a building and getting a larger area here, this is where things get a little bit weird, and I will be a little bit criticizing with it. Because it feels like you can really get... what should I say? Disoriented when it comes to going around maps. Because we have all of these walls, but the walls don't mean anything because you can just walk through them. So unless you're really paying attention to your surroundings, you can get like turned around pretty quickly. And it's like if you're looking for one particular area in a map, you can keep passing by it a whole lot. Check out this computer. Just a little bit steamy. I'm going to be seeing a lot of that trademark residue. Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Hey,
Shit. You trying to give me another heart attack?
no, I just...
It was rhetorical, for God's sake. Come on, don't look so lost. Take a look around or something. You know, spy a little. It's not like anyone's gonna stop you.
God, you're bringing up things. We're gonna get to that. Okay, so where to start? After talking with him, let's go back to the beginning there. God, the Hecatomb. Let's check the small rooms first. I love that's like you're just kind of going around as a ghost. Also, it pays attention to what rooms you have gone in and out of by leaving your own silhouette. So you can kind of use that, sort of, but it's hard to kind of know. So this is where the reveal comes in, where you'll see this like fragment of a thing that's just shaking there, which you can reveal the rest of it, something from the past, and collect the idea of it. There are many types of objects to discover in Salem. Pay attention to your surroundings as you explore. Even the simplest paper can reveal secrets about Salem. So we collected in our side cases something all the way over here, a watery grave. There's 7 old boilers to collect, and when we collect them all, we'll get something out of it. So we just have to be on the hunt for those. Simple enough, I suppose. They're all out of order too. Like this, because this might not be the first one you ever find. And then if you can't go through a wall, it's going to be the exterior wall. You just go into another one. Oh, I think there's one right here. Very big workshop room. Finding this in an apartment building? Not in any apartment building I've ever been in.
I'm so confused. If I can just find it, then at least I'll know what happened. I've looked everywhere. Why did they do this to me? What if I never find it? If I only knew who it was, maybe I'd know where to look.
You look lost.
What's lost is my body. I know I got killed right here, and I know it sounds crazy, but I'd feel a lot better if I knew where my body was. Are you a detective or something? You might be my only hope.
Yeah, I'm a detective. Any idea who did it? That might lead us to your body.
I know they were old people, and I know they lived in this apartment building. Other than that, everything is hazy. But I was doing a lot of drugs at the time.
Sounds like you do need a detective. I'll see what I can find out from any older residents of the building.
So if it's not enough that we have to solve our own murder, but we will get side cases, or true side cases, in this area here. Even though the side cases are part of the clues area. Mysterious murder. She thinks an older couple in the building murdered her. I should try to find some information from any of the older residents. So there's some clues around this very building that we can go and find. Can't go through there. That's an exterior.
Honey, they can probably
there we go.
hear you talking through the ceiling.
I hope they do. Every time we visit Jennifer at this place, it's the same weird characters.
Though the city of Salem has seen its rate of violent deaths increase sharply in the past few months, the Salem Police Department is unwilling to state officially that the deaths are connected. It's been a rough couple of months, said SPD spokesperson Ingrid Larson. But it would be irresponsible to jump to conclusions about any of these deaths, much less a connection between them. We're investigating each of these thoroughly and making judgments based purely on the evidence. 39 of these go to information about the killer.
She changes boyfriends like she changes sweaters.
There's also these little marks that show up. Keep those in mind, or don't.
I know that upsets you, dear.
While police are not pointing to a serial killer in the face of a string of deaths, they are advising people to stay home at night and to keep doors locked while at home.
And you know what else? Those guys on the 3rd floor?
Crime alert.
They were trying to raise the dead. Speaking of dead, I'm pretty sure I heard shots outside. God, I wish you'd move out of this neighborhood. Are you listening to me? I need you to listen to me.
Gus needs some friends. Someone else who can listen to him yammer.
My granddaughter needs a yard. Where does she play? The street?
He has a granddaughter? Sure. All right. Oh. I guess these are the older residents. So what could they know? Now it says, hey, we can find an answer right now. While you can attempt to answer your primary question at any time, thorough exploration of the entire scene is often necessary. Like, we only have this, so we can't actually come to any conclusions yet, because you see the question marks at the top there. Below the question, we need 3. At minimum. Oh, we got this in the closet. Gardening tools. Hobby or homicide? Well, an apartment building, you're not going to be using too much of that. That's a little bit much. And hey, there's our girl. There's our reporter. Yay. Yeah, take a look around first. This cracks me up. So many soaps. 5 soaps. What do you need so much soap for? And it's not even the last of it. There's some up here too. So many soaps. Too many soaps. You think they feel unclean? This is the worst newspaper clipping in history. Break-in a quarry. Why take such an interest in this one? Why just rip out the headline and say, yeah, that's a clipping? There's a table. Ah, there's the table. Also this guy. Note. Your neighbor left town in a hurry. Maybe it had something to do with it? Alright, let's figure out what they know.
You get a better view of the street on TV.
Okay, what clue would jog our old man's memory? Hey, what do you know about this murder? She thinks an older couple in the building murdered her. Kind of relevant.
That girl collapsed like paper when Grace hit her. I still can't believe she died. It happened so fast. I've never seen Grace so crazy before. It must have been the lack of sleep. Thank God it's all over. I can finally watch TV in peace.
Didn't need a lot to influence him. Wife has a bit of a temper. She murdered that girl. Where's the body? Well, there's the lady who opened that door at the very start.
Maybe if I stopped bringing him snacks, he might look around the room to see if I was still here.
I don't need to know about the love life there. Hey lady, what do you know about murder?
Finally, some peace and quiet. All her parties. How can anyone sleep through music blasting like that? I
think she was on drugs. Walter was so tired he could barely stay awake for the 5 miles it took to drive to Smithwick Quarry. I couldn't believe he was able to find a pair of lock cutters that late at night. At least the music has stopped. Now we can finally sleep.
So with all of that, and yeah, this is a very petty murder. You can find the answer of, okay, what happened? So with a combination of mysterious murder and both of their secrets,
Looks like Grace couldn't take the girls partying anymore, so she killed her and roped her husband into helping dump the body at Smithwick Quarry. I should get back and let her know.
I'm mumbling a little bit, but yeah, so wife kills woman. Husband drives all the way to the quarry in order to bury it far, far away. Just because of her loud parties.
Turns out, the reason you can't find your body is because it's not in the building. It's at Smithwick Quarry, about 5 miles out of town.
Oh. Well, why'd they do it?
Your parties were keeping them awake at night. They finally got too tired and snapped.
I thought they were just being unreasonable. I didn't know they would do this. Thanks for your help. You have no idea how big a relief it is just knowing.
No problem.
You know, I never really liked cops. And they were always giving me shit, telling me how I was messing up my life. We never saw eye to eye on things. But you really came through for me. Probably should have listened to what they were trying to tell me. Maybe then things wouldn't have ended up like this. Thanks again.
There's something about just her thanks of just like, yeah, everybody, there's a lot of people who just kind of go like, well, you're welcome with that. Thought they were being unreasonable. I didn't know I would unlock murderous tendencies in another person. Let's play some pool. Where to get myself out of this? Oh, nope, I can't. Can be. Anyway. Yeah, for the first side mystery, it's not the best. There are other ones that will certainly come up, and they're pretty much short, kind of like that. So, they don't take too long. Oh, there's the next one. At least as a ghost, I can get and do my stare exercises. Up, da, up, da, up. Second floor. And yes, we do have to go up all 4 floors of the building.
Hey, how the hell did it come back? Did I do that?
Hey, come back!
Those notes aren't for you.
Great. Looks like some sort of code or something. Alright, well, I made it up to the 4th floor before the police cart away the evidence.
Well, they're for me now. We'll see more of these. Well, she's playing several 100-year-old ghost. We'll get there. We'll get there. Hold your bets. Hold your bets. There. You just go piece by piece.
Just once, I'd like to have a nice long conversation with an adult without interruption.
Sorry, that's gonna happen a lot more as you go by. Maybe you should take the pot off the stove. Just an idea. I'm not a firefighter ghost, I'm a detective ghost. Nice piano. Oh god, the screensaver. Guy in there, but I love intermittent pile of clothing that is clipping into the the cabinet. I don't want to nitpick too much, but there's some things that just kind of pop up that just go, I don't know about this. And she even has the 5 bars of soap. How much soap? At least there's only one over here, just haphazardly on the counter. One of these people is like, oh yeah, the mobile, okay. Kind of works there. Now, it feels like you look at these two questions and it's like, okay, I'm not supposed to be here yet. I'm supposed to get more context. And the answer is you don't. You really have to trust the environment. And you notice that there was at least the subtitle saying mommy, mommy when you entered the room. Might have missed it. That's kind of all you get, is if you're not paying attention to the environment, there's going to be some things that are going like, where is this coming from? This is odd.
Hey, you enjoy scaring kids?
This little girl cost me everything. It was supposed to be a simple job. Easy money.
What do you mean? She's just a kid.
It don't matter what she is. Her daddy owed too much to the wrong people. She was just an insurance policy.
Is that where you come in?
A simple snatch and grab. After everything was settled up, I'd let her go.
I'm guessing it wasn't so simple.
That may be, but she owes me now, and I ain't leaving till her debt is paid.
Cut your losses. It may be a while.
Don't worry. I can wait.
Also, when you question someone, you can only get one response. So if you want the other responses, play the game again.
I've got nothing but time, my friend.
Good luck to you. Ain't no mind to these things just floating around. Okay, back in. Very faintly, you might see those other markings just show up on walls.
Justice and injustice are equally blind.
More messages. There's 23 of them. They are annoying to find. They're really annoying to find. And then you just get a cryptic message from the girl, just to kind of help you remember that she's around. Yeah, I'm kind of the opposite, where it's just like, I need all the frames, especially these big ones. No painting's big enough for those frames. There's 7, 8, 9, 10 over there.
Alright. Pull up your pants. Throw in some chips.
There's another boiler. And these 3 people are literally just playing poker. Although it looks like they were
Been thinking, chum.
expecting more than just 3 people, because look at the fixings here. So many cupcakes. And I don't know about you, but when it comes to textures of pizza, this one ranks pretty low.
You guys sound
Melted into the cardboard. We get some chests.
Making everybody die of old age. That's what's
Ooh, some VHS. Nah, I can't see them. Too low res. Oh well. Oop. You no mind to ghost.
Any longer, I want to make you wait.
Anyway. Moving on up in the world. Whoop, demon. People really hate the demons in this game. So much so that on the PC version, which constantly goes on sale for $2, like this game is really cheap. They've modded out the demons, or at least the AI of them, so you could just go through with no problem. Demons find you, they will hunt you down and suck your soul. The residue of ghost souls hides your presence from demons, so let's go and hide. You can move between hide objects to avoid demons, which is also a good method of travel, really, if you're able to. If demons can't find you for a while, they will stop checking and leave. They just get bored. Goodbye. But you can still notice where they are. Remember to always approach a demon carefully. So there he is, twitching around, being annoying. Let's go through our hide path again to the very end. He's twitching. And when we come up from behind, we can execute them, which feels like an ability that in a different game we should get way later on, but we're getting it now. So we can attempt an execution by holding down R2 when we're really close to him. Like so. Do the ability, do the quick time events, and congratulations, you executed a demon. Yay, we got a trophy. Is that a gold trophy for that? Wow. Okay. So, demons are kind of shown off to be like very like super scary and threatening, and instantly lose that. They just become very boring by the end of it and more of a nuisance. Especially when now we got to deal with them. Only 2, but it's still 2 of them. We're just gonna look at the... I love their arms. They're so flamboyant in the movement of their arms, like I'm spooky and I'm creeping towards you. But it's kind of easy to deal with them because they just have a patrol route. It's nothing crazy. Hello, person reading book. There's a demon on the other side of your wall. I'm going to be going dealing with them. Do. Marvelous. All right, dude. What are you reading? Oh, I possessed the sleeping woman. What are you reading? Can't tell. Oh, there we go. Nope, still can't tell. That is low res as anything. Oh, with the Dementors? No, I couldn't tell you. Said, if I spent like 30 minutes going through it, I probably could figure out what these low-res textures actually say. Because there's some words in here that I can parse. Like I see long time, something damaged. Like I can kind of read it. Don't know what that says about me, but I'm not gonna waste the time there. Oop. There's another one.
When death comes, it will never be alone.
Yeah, spooky girl, spooky. Alright, was there anything else? Now, all of these abilities, pretty much tutorial-wise, are being added to our ghost abilities. Including one that we haven't used yet. Poltergeist. No information about it, but we can use it. Yeah, where are we? Oh. There will be, like, this is a mature game. We're going to be talking about mature things. Including this man. Do we go motive or do we go... I'm going to go motive.
Shit. Why'd you do this to yourself, kid?
Voices. Those fucking voices. I was scared and alone. I just wanted them to stop.
Why didn't you turn to someone for help? A doctor or a friend or something?
No one listened. No one took me seriously. This was the only way to make them stop. There was just so much noise. But it's quiet now. Finally quiet.
I'm sorry, kid. It shouldn't have come to this.
There are some people who are enthusiasts for razors. I actually work with someone like that. And I find that the funny thing about that is usually people who are enthusiasts for razors are someone who is usually bald. So they really focus on their facial hair a lot. Kind of funny that way. But yeah, if I remember correctly, with the other question.
Shh. You hear that? Silence.
Like you have two causes for death. He says that it was, he wanted to bleed out. He wanted to listen to music while he bled out, but then the radio fell in and he electrocuted himself. So it was kind of both. Okay, what else we got? We got some keys, we got the wallet, we got some spare change. So you mentioned messing with electronics. Poltergeist. Just a thing we can do. I mean, it doesn't do anything right now, but we can mess with the TVs a bit. All right, where else are we going? Oh. Yes. The other major collectible in this game. Every time Ronan says Lillian, I don't know if he's talking about his mother or his gun. It complicates things that the gun was a gift from his mother, and then he named it after her. Normal couples don't deal with that stuff like this. Yeah, it's very basic ghost trying to communicate with the living kind of thing. So yeah, apart from info about my killer, we get a lot of Julia. Almost too much, in my opinion. Well, we'll see as we go. My next apartment? Yes, it is. I just like going through the door. Yeah, and now we can do it with any of these. Goodbye, TV woman. She'll be back, though.
Hey, it's you. You're famous. Check out the TV.
I'm good, thanks.
I'm famous. I'm on TV. The good old 15 minutes of fame. And I'm famous because I'm dead.
You should watch this. It's wild.
You and me have two different definitions of what wild means. You are a ghost watching TV of dead people. I'm just going to be in the closet to think about that. Okay, good. I'm good. Here's a boiler in here. No loitering for more than 15 minutes. What's that one? No loitering, no skateboards, no rollerblades. That is literally a loitering sign that you would see out of any 7-Eleven.
Guess that's an idea. What? I mean, logistically speaking, how do we work that out? You want to take your car?
Well, you make a good point. Parking and the driving and the gas and what.
A lot of hassle, bro.
Too much, almost.
Not to mention gas prices these days.
Yeah, it's out of control. I'm wasting any gas sitting here.
It's a good point. Very good point. Yeah, it's only my birthday for a few more hours anyway.
Yeah, then we get on to real life.
I know what they were trying to do with these kind of moments to just like step away and listen to like real life conversations, because I do like these kind of bits.
Adventures happen without going outside.
Where it's like, yeah, you got these two people who are talking about what they should do and kind of make plans and go on a small little adventure of going on for a small road trip.
Just watching a video.
One of them wants to, one of them doesn't. It's like, yeah, you can't do anything when both you and your friend don't actually personally agree on something like that. There's plenty of trips that I've gone on ultimately by myself because the other people just kind of chicken out at the last minute. It's like, well, I've done all this planning. I still want to go anyway. And it turns out I have a really good time. I have a really good time regardless. Would it be better with the rest of them? Or at least one other person with me? Absolutely. Is it ultimately going to happen? No, and I can't expect it to. I'm trying to think about where did this picture come from? Where was this sourced? All right, where are we with our... All right, 5 and 6 left. Sounds right. Well, we've done a lot of going around. Now, is it the south stairwell I need to go to? No, that leads me back down. Also, this is a fire nightmare because the stairs are on the opposite sides of the building. Like, this is not to code. Not to code at all. Do. Up to the 4th floor.
Okay, folks. I need you to keep your distance from the scene here.
What happened up here?
I'm afraid that's still under investigation. I got thrown out of a window. We're still looking at the details.
Thrown out of a window? By who?
Yeah, who did it? Sorry, like I said, it's under investigation.
Is the building safe?
Yeah, is this building safe? Perp didn't stick around, if that's what you mean.
well, we're gonna pick this up over in the corner here. One more.
But
They just want to know if some killer's lurking around, man. Jeez, just tell them what happened. They'll find out soon.
Everybody talking over themselves.
Don't you worry.
This isn't a party. This is a murder investigation.
Oh, what kind of phone is she on?
Actually, they're not sounding so sure now. Can I come stay at your place for a few days?
People, I
Yep.
understand your concern.
Her face.
I'd appreciate it if you just move along.
I'm not
and
sure
let us
about
do
your
our work.
face. You seem to be a little bit. There's a bit of a problem. It's that feeling of, oh, you're wearing someone else's face. Are you the murderer? Looking. What kind of phone do you have, lady? It looks like an iPhone. It's got a bit. Nah, it's just clipping through her hand. It's like, okay, a bit of it is just completely gone. Still works though. Still works though. Well worth the money. Okay.
Hey, Broyles, you seen that little girl that lives here? If she turns up, you come find me. Got it?
Damn it. My mom gave me that gun. What was the killer doing here in the first place? What did I miss?
All right. So we got to figure out. Okay, what was motive here? Why was he here? 14 clues to find. Because this is a big apartment.
Man, we gotta find these tenants. If they're still alive.
So if you remember down on the ground, there were 2 missing tenants. So presumably this is their place. This is Cassandra and Joy's place. Missing person status report. I love that they have to put this in because the quality is so low. Notarization is required to be completed before submissions. I love notarizing documents. It's such a fun time. Okay, one of the missing tenants, Sandra Foster, worked with the police as a psychic consultant. And Baxter is asking about one of the missing tenants. I just want to get rid of the new on those. Okay, what else we got? Got this over here.
I don't know how this will end. The killer is an enigma to the police and a lurking shadow in my own life. If only I can keep Joy from harm, I would do anything, even push her away, if it meant pushing her to safety.
All right, so we got a bit about Joy. Love the symbol, very basic. And there's our exit point. Not a big important clue. Definitely, I don't think it's going to be very helpful. Oop. Hit with the candlestick? This is totally clue. Else. I know there's that. awkward room use. Let's get our HD TV minds and renovate this apartment. Okay, let's reveal this. I love it presumes that this is the first thing you're revealing. Just you skipped everything else. You got up to here, which is valid. You probably did that. But what was the killer doing? Based on his or hers body language, he's either searching, fighting, doing something random, he's leaving, or something purposeful. Well, he's searching, and when you're doing something correct, it will also blank out things that are the exact opposite, which is a good feature. Now, is he searching randomly? Is he fighting? Or is he searching purposefully? Looking for something or someone. Julia getting in the way. It's usually the engaged people who are nervous about meeting the parents of their intended. But I was looking forward to it, and Ron's parents were nervous, stumbling all over themselves to make a good impression. Ron's dad was all thumbs and really quiet, like he was repressing his own crude nature. It was sweet though, and Lillian was a rough gem, such a good heart. I hope they understand how much I adore him. Or them. Ooh. That's the mystery sting is a little bit. It gets into your head and gets a little bit annoying after a while. Does the tenant work with children? These appear to be psychological sketches. Can't even look at them close up, really. And here's a bag. Someone was packing. Why did they leave this behind? Oh, no, boy. I'm reminded of an, okay. Oh my, wow. I'm thinking of this now. Come on. So, Forspoken, oh God, this room feels like Forspoken, the beginning of it. I only played a bit of it, but I do remember it's just like, oh yeah, they're living in an apartment room like this, just squatting in it. But I have a bag full of money, and the minute I leave this room, all of a sudden it's on fire and I can't get the money. That terrible moment in that game. Wow. Can't believe I made that connection. What am I doing? Ooh. And this should be the last one. So we can take a look at that story. We're going to finish the investigation first before looking at that story. Not going anywhere. That's 6 clues. Ooh. There's a book. What's it called? Spirits of All Worlds. Yes, you put it in the room. Well, then again, there's no like lighting up top there. A lovely thing. Just in the dark. Spirits of All Worlds, though, that was called. Book about ghosts in different realms. There was that. There was a candlestick. Anything else on the floor that I didn't notice yet? There's this picture. Okay. Oh, down here. Or over on the wall. My last fight. Damaged wall. I got tossed around pretty bad. That guy is strong. this room next. That place you love. It's Band the Band. Yes. Love Band the Band. I don't think it's making the joke about those kind of... We can exit. We don't want to exit right now. You can make the joke about the bands out there that are literally name the band. Hello. Okay, body language. Let's see. She's certainly not fighting. She is hiding. Hiding. She's not interfering. What's her face saying? Her face might be saying frightened. And she's not ignoring, she's not interfering, so she's watching. Hiding witness. It was a witness to my fight with the killer. What did she see? So the other one's Cassandra. Does that mean this is Joy? And there is something else. I'm trying to remember where it is. Or did I already pick it up? Oh, I already did. It was separate. Yeah, so 1 out of 6. Profile is memory. Okay, I already picked that one. Cool. Good, good. Making sure I don't miss anything. There's too many in here that I want. Cover my bases. Here's my checklist. There we go. Good, 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 good. Okay. So it was 9 out of 14. We're not finding much else. So why was the killer here? Well, the killer was looking for something in here. So was the killer looking for the witness?
Turn around. You're under arrest. So that's what I walked in on. Was he after the girl? Where'd she go?
So he's strangely strong. Some investigations include multiple questions requiring multiple answers. And I can see people kind of going like, okay, where are the other 5 clues so I can answer the question? Getting stuck on here, going like, oh yeah, we can just answer the question already. Thinking that we missed things. And that becomes a conflict. The girl might be who the killer is after. So, 4 other things to find now, because even though she went out the window, we need to know where she went. Where she could have possibly went. Now we take a second scan through to see where she possibly could be. So this cop who is not helpful, except now we can influence him.
Man, we gotta find these tenants. If they're still alive.
Oh, right. The thing is, we can't influence him because we need to inspect what he has his hands over that are obscured. But what else important is in these pictures? So, hey, sir, can we see those pictures, please? What would make him move the hand, and move the photos around?
Rex for that Amber Alert.
I find info where she went in them. It also gets him to move, which is nice. So we can take a look at this further. And touch things. Oh, we can touch. You can receive psychic flashes from certain objects by pinpointing sounds denoting the strongest psychic energy. What is making those sounds? Is it me? Is it Mother? Or is it the priest who is in this picture?
Father, do you have anywhere that I could stay just for a little
Oh,
while?
of course, dear. The church is always here to help.
The church. Witness is staying at the nearby church. Yeah, you have 13 out of 14, so let me see what else we got here. Did I never look at my gun? Did I never look at the gun on the floor? Nope, I never did. Even though in the cutscene, he looks at the gun. Oh my god. I had 2 guns and couldn't take this guy down. Jeez. All right, there's all of our goods. So we have all the clues. So where did the girl go?
Gun me down in the street and you didn't even check for witnesses? Like you're untouchable. That girl is my only lead. I need to find her.
Our first section is done. Before we leave, though, it's story time. The story of a watery grave.
I still remember seeing the ad for the Regal Apartments in the paper. It's easy for people to look at it and see a dingy, run-down shithole. But me? I saw a place with history and character. I saw a place full of artistic inspiration. Before I knew it, I was the official tenant of apartment 3A. Looking back on it, I wish I had never even unpacked. My new apartment turned out to have more character than I had anticipated. The carpets were occasionally soggy, the pipes were rusty, and I could hear the tenant below me banging against the walls and screaming at the top of his lungs. Sure, there were other problems with the place, but they just added to its charm. They were things I could live with. What I couldn't live with was showering in brown water, mysterious leaks molding the carpet, and obnoxious neighbors. I called the plumber, who arrived just as I was about to have a word with the people downstairs. When I showed him the wet spots on the carpet, he scratched his head and explained that nothing was leaking, and that the reason for the wet spots was most likely due to me spilling something and not realizing it.
Did this guy take me for an idiot? I never spilled a thing. He apologized and said that without a leak, there's nothing he could do, so he moved on to the shower. Thankfully, the water had no trouble turning brown. He thought it could be an issue with a rusty boiler and went to check it out. I took the opportunity to address the tenants below. I knocked on the door, but no one answered. In fact, I couldn't hear anything at all. I tried the door, expecting it to be locked, but it just swung open. I was shocked to find it completely empty. That's when wet footprints began to appear on the floor. They were headed right for me. Just then I could hear the plumber scream from the boiler room downstairs. By the time I ran down there, he was long gone, but he had discovered the source of the brown water. Packed into the old rusty boiler was a bloated, decomposing corpse. The police are still investigating the homicide, and the landlord has promised to renovate the boiler room. However, despite his efforts, 3A is back on the market, and I doubt I'll ever feel clean again.
Lovely, lovely story. 1 of 8. There's going to be 7 more of these during our investigations, but some of them are better than others. This one's a pretty good starter, though.
Still hate heights.
Quite the loading screen. On the PC version, the loading screen is literally not, almost literally not there. The Witness is my only lead. I need to find her. At church. My best bet. But the reason why that loading screen was so big is because, Salem's much bigger now. Not in terms of this area, but because we have to go now from the apartments to the church and everything in between. Well, this will be our last time taking a look at our body. Yeah, say goodbye to our body. Be a bit before we come back in order to see it. There is over here, though. I just want to reveal.
I did this. I talked him into this. Becoming a cop. I was lying dead in the street because of me.
At least with Rex, there's only 2 of these. I don't remember much about Observer. But I think this one, they, like, even though we have all the ghost stuff happening with it, at least with this, not a bad shot. Where was I going with it? This one is particularly grounded. They put in little bits and pieces here and there, but nothing as, like, abstract in order to throw things off. This isn't the church. The waypoint lied to me. But on the way, We can press square to review my life.
The day everything died for me.
Not only is... Yeah, there's only 7 of ours. And then Julia just can't keep her mouth shut. Thinking about it is so surreal. I instantly have an out-of-body experience every time seeing myself at that moment. After she tried to break up an argument between 2 men on the street. 2 strangers to her. One of which would stab her for no reason at all. She died for trying to help. The asshole got away. If I arrived to meet her just 1 minute earlier, my life would have been different. Better. She wouldn't have been gone. And then... rough day at work for my man. It took a while for him to be able to talk about it, but this Baxter fellow seemed to be completely hostile toward Ronan, and there's nothing he can do about it. It's a mystery why there's so much animosity. Ronan has never done anything to offend him, but Baxter decided what kind of person Ronan was. There's no convincing him otherwise. You can't teach some people.
Face it, Baxter hated the guy.
I think the hate was pretty mutual.
Ronan was a little rough around the edges. But Baxter, he isn't exactly Mr. Cuddly.
Yeah, but you don't think he'd... I mean, a fellow cop. Or anybody.
In this job, I'm surprised less every day about what people are really capable of.
2 for X, 2 for Baxter. Helps wonder if Baxter hated Ronan enough to kill him. Could he be? Does he have motive? Meanwhile, an entire shack is in the way. Alright. Shacks and old houses could be in the way, but not a fence. You don't have to jump them. Come join us. You will always find open doors and open arms at the top of the hill. Sunday service at 8:45 a.m. and 11 a.m. Weeknight mass at 7:45. Also, a boat. A lovely boat. I keep forgetting that like you can run, but the areas are so like tight and packed in that it really feels like you don't need to run through everything, especially not when you're trying to like go around and just explore and reveal things, like, you know, whatever this is supposed to depict.
Some questions cannot be avoided.
Stone, I will crush you. Thank you, Ghost Girl. So helpful. He's giving her the ghost chalk. Here. Now, the thing you kind of assume after dealing with the demons in the apartment is that when you find hide spots, that there's going to be demons around. But that's also not true. Even though they're here, they're also used to get around obstacles. You can get into spots that you wouldn't normally be able to get into otherwise. For instance, this picture, which is a picture of an actual person. Very, very tiny. And there's a bunch of those scattered throughout the game. G. Soderbergh. She had so much potential. It's a terrible shock, especially now. She had been accepted to Smith College and was all prepared for the move. So, sometimes we will get previous victims of our killer. Should be, yes. The annoying thing about these messages is that a lot of them are hard to find the prompt to reveal them.
Secret treasure is observed more than darkness knows.
That's a bit of an annoyance. And when we get into a lot of the more open areas, we're just going to be hunting for collectibles, and there's really not much else to it, unfortunately.
I'd accuse my boss of witchcraft in a heartbeat. I wish ghosts were real and we could just talk to them. I'd accuse my boss of witchcraft in a heartbeat.
Okay, sure. Thank you, lady. Kind of all alone. Let's skip this entire hallway so we can get over to the end and pick up this piece of paper. That car tattoo. I didn't even have to ask about the car stealing tattoo. I hate it. It's garish. Crude, common. You can sense my disapproval. And I suppose it's too late. All tattoos come with the danger of regret. Also this, which we can remove. And reveals... If I can get the prompt there. Nope. Need gas. Find 16 of these gas canisters to get the next story. I thought 7 was bad. Try that. So... Want to try that again? Thank you. I don't want to be stuck up there because here's the second one. Also a weird hide spot. All right. Ding. Doo-doo-doo. So which ones were those? Gotta check those. We got Eternal Flames. So I should have 9 and 12. Again, they're random numbers. You're not going to find 1 and 2 and 3 and then 4. Be good. All right. Whee! There is a ramp. Honestly, doesn't... Like, the ramp honestly doesn't matter.
Where am I? This isn't right. I don't even know how I got here. I just want to go home.
I don't... Because of this side, this is another side mystery. I don't get it because she has been dead for quite a long time. I don't know how time passes when ghosts are around. It's just a bunch there.
Listen, I don't know if there's anything I can do, but looks like you could use some help.
I don't know how I got here, or even where here is. I can't remember what happened to me. Why am I like this?
I'm sorry to tell you, kid. But if you're here...
I've been like this for quite a while.
I knew it.
Like maybe 100 years or so. I knew it.
Look,
I haven't
I'm
seen
in a
any
similar
ghosts.
situation. Now, I used to be a detective. Let me take a look around and see if I can find anything that will help you make sense of all this.
I don't even know where you'd start.
Is there anything you remember? It doesn't matter how small. Sometimes the tiniest detail is all it takes.
I remember lots of people. And this rowboat. Everyone was scared. And I keep seeing the name Mana Hansen.
That's a start. Let me see what I can do.
The Monahan set. I'll start by saying that the Monahan set was a real thing. We'll learn about it in this short case. First, I want to pick up this piece of paper, though. Witness view of eyes. Only saw the suspect's face briefly. Much of face obscured. The suspect appeared to be white male with blue eyes. All right, let's reveal some things. We have a picture. Survivors of the Monahan set. Steamer wreck. 1904? I think I got most of that. That's... Oh, yeah, Salem Harbor, 1904. Picture of the survivors of the Monahan set steamer wreck. So it is a steamer. And there's I get conflicting information because some places will say that the wreck didn't happen in 1904. I'm gonna look at that picture again to see if it was actually a 4 that I'm looking at. It looks like a 4, but a lot of other places will say that it was actually in 1907, including government websites. So I don't know where this game got its information about it. Or they had to change the year in order to make sure it's like anything that's in here is fictitious and isn't connected to any real life parallels. A bunch of candles were left here over the years. Most of them look like prayer candles. On a beach in the sand. Sure, you do you. A random newspaper.
This is her obituary. She died when a rowboat capsized and sank.
I love that the subtitles say reading.
What was she doing on a rowboat?
Oh boy. The girl's obituary. She says she was in a rowboat returning to the sinking Monahan set right before she drowned. Her name? Julia Mulcahy. Julie Mulcahy. So not the rowboat itself, but there's the wiggly thing inside of the rowboat.
No. You will be deeply missed. You are a hero to us all. Huh. To us all. Looks like more than one person owes her their lives. Huh. Looks like a memorial of some kind.
Stepping in the memorial.
I'll bet people left more than just this around here. Finding that stuff could help piece things together.
Okay. 5 clues, that's it. Just surrounded here. So how did the lady on the beach die? 3 things. Well, start with the obituary. That she died. Because of the steamer wreck. And she was a hero.
Monahan set went down. She wasn't a victim. She was a hero. She saved a lot of people before her rowboat sank. She needs to know how much she meant to them.
Did you find anything?
That name you remember, the Monahan set? Turns out it was a steamer ship that sank right outside of Salem Harbor. If it weren't for you, a lot of people would have died. You're a hero.
If I saved everyone, then how did I die?
No, you didn't save everyone, but you were trying to. Your rowboat capsized.
I can't swim, so I must have drowned.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be. thanks to you, instead of fear and sadness, I feel pride. If it weren't for you, I would never have known. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'm glad I could help.
Bye. Love they use the turn. It's like, oh, she had amnesia. I'm like, sure, she did. Yeah, a lot of these very short, very sweet. Nothing really crazy about it. Man, look at all these consecrated boxes in my way. Dang it. But I can still walk through gumball machines. There's nothing up here, except for this really weird closed sign. What a graphic. Okay, anyway. With nothing specifically on the beach, we just gotta go and head across the beach. Which you can simply do with these hide markers. Hey, do you want to learn about Salem, Massachusetts? You get a little bit in this game that's included. The spot overlooks the favored launching point of many privateers who operated with tacit permission from the Continental Navy during the Revolutionary War. Salem was the primary harbor for heavily armed and fast-moving ships that would attack Royal Navy ships as they attempted to apply pressure to the neighboring port of Boston Harbor. Very close to St. Benedict's Church, who also has service on Wednesdays. Now, I remember church as a kid, but I definitely remember that Sunday school did not happen at the same time as service did. Also, how would you have office hours at the same... These times don't add up personally to me. Now we can go inside. Oh, we also have some nice things to pick up over here. What an effect on a camera. I think I still have a digital camera, something like that, laying around somewhere. Maybe I finally got rid of it when I moved. This... I don't know. I think his hands... He doesn't know what to do with his hands.
No one made me smile like you did, Jules.
Also, the color of his shirt is not the same as the color on the model right here. Me smile. Me with the camera. She just knows how to take selfies. He was taking selfies with digital cameras before they were cool, before they were trendy. Get a really good shot of his gormless mug. Look at that. Make him smile. The pictures we took at the beach came out surprisingly well, considering it was almost dark. The one I got of Ronan just as the sun was setting was brilliant. It wasn't much for catching Ronan's features. My, what a silhouette that man cuts. Makes everything around him look good. Salem could use that shot to sell itself as a beach resort. And with that, let's see what's going on at the church. Rolling ghost who does know how to fly.
Run away. You need a sanctuary. A place where nothing bad can touch you. But you can never escape the questions. They follow you everywhere.
Time to be purified. Alright. So where's the witness? Where's Joy specifically? Also somewhere sacred, but there's demons here. Oh no! How dare there be demons in the church? Who could have thought that such a thing could happen? Also, you want a third story? We're going to be seeing this story before the other one because this ghost story, the Eternal Flame, is scattered throughout Salem, whereas this one is going to be in the general area that we're going to be going through right now. Learned about a banshee. Not before we pick up some things, though. Go to the second floor first. Second floor organ. Organ dedication? Organ rebuilt in 1919 is dedicated to the souls of this parish lost in the Great War. Cool. Alright. I want to go over here because we got some hidey spots. But, and you can see that we have this kind of blocking our way. But if we, whoop, got that way I can fall off the ledge. We can get across it because you might have noticed that if we go right along the edge but don't fall off, we can hide and we can get across. We can see this very dapper gentleman over on the side here. There's plenty of these ghosts, and just the moment we get close, they just kind of poof away. Pay no mind. It's just Julia yammering on. I asked him to ask me again. I was lucky he hadn't left me after I never answered his first proposal. Must really love me. He smirked and got down on one knee, kneeling right in a dirty puddle in the street. He didn't care, because he knew what this meant. I'd already made up my mind, finally. He grabbed my hand and said, "Will you?" And I just said, "Yes." Didn't even let him get to the part about marry me. We just knew. And we laughed. That was a very good sign. There's going to be a Julia... why am I forgetting her name? Julia thought later on that feels like you're supposed to get it first. But usually this is the one you get first. And... should mean we go over to the other side and do the exact same thing, right? And go through this hole here. See the thing over on the side here? Is there a hidey hole? Yes, there is. Sorry, Ghost, for spooking you, but I gotta take a look at this plaque and learn about the town I've been living in. Near this spot, the original St. Benedict's Rectory was lost to flames in 1901. Now there's one that's very important to get. And is on the other side of the demon hole. It's another saw. Okay. What are we here to do? Oh, we got a locked mystery. Of investigating the church. There's so many things other to look at. Like, why do we have this glowing, weird, vibrating crow? Hey, buddy. It's a good crow. And just Julia yammering on. How many? The man is who he is. I can't help myself. Gotta stay away, to be sensible, to consider someone I could actually share a normal life with. But I find myself thinking of Ronan all the time. I can't stop. Can't. This is it. This is what real love is. I can fix him. He's a mess. I want to... Whole place to kind of look at. Unfortunately, with this kind of area, it's relatively quiet. Like, we don't have much in the terms of music to connect to. But here she is.
Is she? Wasn't there a clue about the church and the apartment?
Yes. Oh. Hey, remember all the clues you picked up? Yeah, do you wanna... I don't know. Take a look at everything here? So, where is it? We're just looking for the church. There it is. Witness is staying here. But where?
Father, do you have anywhere that I could stay just for a little while?
Of course, dear. The church is always your to help. I think we have an old attic you can stay in for as long as you like.
I think we have an old attic we can stay in. Where is it? What's an attic? There is a bunch of things to pick up, though. More saws. Yeah, picked up that. Yes, now the church has been revealed there. I'm trying to remember also with the... how those cutscenes are shot with its editing, with its shaky and zoom editing. I know it was of the time, but I'm remembering something specific about it. I'm trying to remember what. It feels like something that Assassin's Creed did around that time as well. But I know a bunch of other games did it too.
Deliver us from the shadow of the evil one. Save us from the dark trials to come. Deliver us from the shadow of the evil one.
I'm the evil one. Time to possess you.
If there's someone up there, please start protecting us.
I mean, why would you say it that way? Do you doubt your prayers, woman? Please start protecting us. Oh, I love this one. I love this thought. We watched an old black and white gangster movie marathon together, right before night before last. I couldn't believe he'd never seen them. I love the romantic parts. He loved the tough guy parts. When I bought him the fedora the next day, he looked confused but adopted it so quickly. It's just part of him now. I don't think he'll ever take it off. She's the... I'm going to put myself on camera. She's the problem. You don't buy your loved one a fedora. How dare you? How dare you? Oh, terrible.
She's praying what I'm thinking. It's getting dangerous out there with all these murders.
Is that a Bible? What does it say on here? It's such tiny font, but it does say Bible. It's just not proud of itself, or it's very self-conscious. Just like, yeah, I'm a Bible. I'm a Bible, it's fine. You can question this guy, who, you don't mind that he's has a shoe with him?
What was that? Thought I heard a sound.
I don't mind. So yeah, again, no context. Just go with one.
That can't smell good.
It smells perfect. It smells like her.
So you just decided to help yourself to her closet?
No. The ones in her closet were too new. Besides, she knew someone had been in there. I waited until she threw them out. You know, I was always good at waiting and watching. Sometimes she would look around like she could feel me watching.
And if she caught you, then what? Your whole world would come crashing down.
Why? It never has in the past. I deal with her the way I dealt with the others. And then I move on to the next one.
Moving on in this place might be harder than you think.
We got the shoe sniffer ghost.
Hey, find your own girl. This one's mine.
Oh my god. Everything's bad. Everything's bad. Loading hands. Touching hands. Touching me, touching you.
There's one promise I never regretted.
Oh, now I know what it reminds me of. It reminds me of Prototype going through the web. God. Going through the web of intrigue. Oh my god. How am I remembering that? Best day of my life. We known from the start we'd end up here sooner or later. Yeah, it's absolutely screaming Prototype at me. Dang it. Been a while. Hey, you're next to a demon pit. Do you know that?
Hey. It's okay. Just don't go near them.
I couldn't look anymore. I had to stop it. Those hands, they tore at my soul, at my mind. It's your eyes. They get in through your eyes.
All right. Just calm down. You're not making any sense.
Shh.
What?
They're coming for you.
Well, she's silly.
I can still see them.
She's been with demons a little bit too long. Hope nothing bad comes out of that. Yeah, I want to check my handsaws. Yes, I do have those. All right, we got some doors to go through. Remember, we can go through things. Still like feels like we forget that you're able to do that. It's like, oh, I forgot that I'm a ghost and can do that. It's just because, like, okay, even though we're inside the church, we're not technically able to go through every wall. And then you're just resigned to going through, well, I know I could go through doors when I'm inside of a building. Unless it's an exterior door. But what doors are the exterior doors? And it becomes all pedantic. Can you vacuum up the demons for me? Imagine if you could do that. It's just weird Ghostbusters business. You want to know the way that we're able to get across here? Let's possess the priest. Now, the pain about mind reading him is that his church tune is too long. So you're going like, oh, I want to dispossess, and you can't. So we gotta just have him watch over and go through his vacuum cleaning process. This is my second game in a row where I'm watching a guy vacuum clean. There we go. Haha, demons! I have the power of cleanliness on my side.
The attic must be up there.
So the attic is up there. We have to find a cat. Odd objective. Great objective, just find a cat. Nope, those are feet. I'm like, oh, there's the cat. No, those are just feet. Let's go. Let's go this way first. Or there's just a hide spot. And also, okay, goodbye. These two women. Remember them.
I don't know, Angie. Brian is a lovely boy, but I worry about his family.
Well, his mother does seem to be a bit of a heartbeat, but Brian's worth it.
Yeah, I think so too, dear. It's just that Shelley didn't grow up around boisterous people, and I worry about the pressures of their relationship.
Oh, Sheila, they'll be fine. You know they'll have a long, happy life together.
Oh, I'm sure you're right. You've been her best friend since what? 4th grade? I think in some ways you know her better than I do.
She's had a great role model for motherhood, I must say. When she has kids, they're just gonna blossom with her.
You're so sweet. I must admit I am looking forward to grandchildren. Has she said anything to you?
Well, she hasn't said anything specific. I know they both want kids, but they ought to have a couple of years just to enjoy each other.
Of course. I don't mean to be selfish. I mean, what's the hurry? They're young.
I wonder if some of these voice actors were in the same booth for this. Because it definitely sounds like it. Very believable.
I hope my wedding isn't this stressful.
Girl's marrying her love. That's all that counts.
Yeah, I'm just yapping. I'm just possessing doubts that in my mind I actually don't have. Yeah. Yeah, this is what disorients me of going like, oh yeah, we're in a church. Well, now we're in the kind of the residential area of the church. The rectory. Here, rising as a mythical phoenix, we consecrate this rectory in the year 1902. Still got a computer in here, though. Okay, back here. Oh, I want to see what the magazines... What do they say? We got a Dantit. We have news of some... Do bees hate us? What a question. I want a better look at these. We got Donna Magazine. We got Scoop. That's just a picture of like two people walking on a beach. Leave them alone. The science of getting something. Getting washed. Getting wasted. Outside it. Donna Magazine going like, outside is scary. I have agoraphobia. And then ladies. With a secret beauty tip. Do bees hate us? Oh, goodness. Alright, what's on the other side? Okay. Back to the feet. Suppose. Okay. Whose feet? They showed feet before the rest of their body. Sorry. No, the attic is in the basement. We have the kitchen and the offices, the banquet hall and the lecture rooms, and the attic. Okay. But we can't use an elevator. Nothing crazy in here. We have a relatively non-crazy washroom situation with 1 bar of soap. Good. Another saw. If I can reveal it, thank you. 3 more. All right. So there should be. I think it's back in the washroom. Show me pictures. There we go.
Is a hard, cold plunge.
I've done a cold plunge before. It's not something I would do on routine. That's 5. How many of the saws do I have? I have 8 of them. That's good. There should be another one, because I haven't gone through the doors yet. Kitchen. Can I go through this door? No. Oh, can I go through this door? Yes, I can. There's a tray of... Are these those tiny little cereals? DK and something else, cocoa, probably. Cocoa flavor. Love when they put little assets in this. We also have... It's upside down. What brand are you? You're a Oopa. That's 9. Bit of things. Alright. I think we're good. Because now we can do what people completely forget that you can do in this game. Ghost powers equal cat powers. So we can run while possessing the cat. Some ledges can be jumped onto by running up to them. We are now a cat. And we can meow. I'm sure there's a GIF you can find of just constantly meowing incessantly. It exists. People completely forget that in this game you can just be a cat.
Shoot, cat, get out of here.
Those air vents okay?
Oh, yes, sir. Just regular maintenance. So we just have to make
This
sure
is the-
none of the little critters get trapped in.
This feels more like the cat game that you would get instead of Stray, because you actually have actual humans and not robots.
It can get smelly.
Maybe that's why they use incense, huh? Oh yeah, they're quite the fairy tale. They weren't high schools.
Oop. I can still collect it as the cat. Okay. Forgot that. Now, we can demons.
Okay, I'm not trying to be picky, but seriously, now do you call this a centerpiece?
I'm sorry, ma'am.
There's just one, though.
Said it would be a Puritan-themed display. It wasn't a lot more specific.
Look at that. Just look at it. You call that Puritan? There's plastic in that. You think there was plastic anything when they landed on Plymouth Rock?
Like, people have the problem with this, and like, yeah, the demons are just not a problem.
Authentic Puritan is organic, rustic, yet tasteful. It says Salem. This whole wedding says Salem. It's a statement of pride. Don't you have any pride for this town?
Actually, I'm from Weymouth.
My family, not my husband's Irish family, but my family, the
Where am I going?
Windsors. We go all the way back to the Pilgrims. We settled in Salem.
I'm just looking for. There we go.
We invented
Onto the table. I'm the king now. Oh, same cupcake situation. Also, something geometry-wise is right here. Something geometry-wise is right here. You know, this is just something that cats do, you know. Everything's fine. Probably because the melons are too big. All right, I gotta go up here. Up, go. Up. And into the vent. Time to eavesdrop. All right, and I need to go. It's the first right. Yeah, it is the first right. I have to get back to outside because this is where I can go and climb some places because I'm a cat. We do have some competent bits here. Although this cat is really just doing whatever we want it to. Like inconveniences, the cat would fight against us in order to break possession, but that wouldn't happen. All right. Better way of doing this compared to an elevator. We're in. Got plenty of demons, though. Can I just walk in with a cat? No. We're gonna leave the cat here. Oop. Yeah.
There she is, finally.
Why do I always lose my keys when I need to leave?
How can I get through to her?
Other than possess her, we should be able to do that. There's something else though that I want to pick up first, just to make sure I don't forget it. There we go. Now we can listen to our second story at some point. I don't think I ever noticed the bottle of vodka right there. Guitar and vodka. Doo, 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 doo. Bum, 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 bum. There's a wall thing here somewhere. No, like, oh, right there. Always annoying to find, so I'm always gonna keep a list nearby. All to prey to these dangers. So many demons. Okie dokie. So what do we do with the girl? Of course we're just gonna influence her. What would make her think of the Bell Killer? Well, how about the killer? Duh.
So get the hell out! God damn it, if you ever possess me again, you have no right to dump your unfinished business
Hold on.
me.
Now, I'm tracking down my killer, okay? Someone who was seconds away from attacking you about an hour ago, and if...
You can see me?
And hear me?
Holy shit. You're a medium. Well, ain't I the luckiest guy in the world? I just found the perfect little helper.
What is it with you guys and my family? Helping the cops do their job is not some privilege. It's a trap. I'm not your informant, your partner, or your friend. I don't owe you. If anything, you owe me. Dick.
Yeah, I get it. You're tough, okay? But you're not tougher than him. You saw what he can do. He's coming after you, or someone close to you.
How many skeleton keys do you need to wear around your neck?
Is lucky to still be alive. Now, I know what I'm doing,
And you can help me stop him. All you have to do is answer some questions.
Look, I'm sorry. What happened to you was horrible. And you saved my life, so what do you want?
What does the witness know? We get to question her. So, this is Joy. And I don't know. She is like first impressions of I'm remembering a Joy that I used to know. I'm going like, yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm out of
If you're naming your kid Joy, you're gonna get the opposite of what you presume in your head when you name your kid Joy. You're gonna get someone like this, and that isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like the Joy I knew was quite colorful in her own way.
Fine. Don't talk.
All right,
See what I care.
let's talk.
I was murdered tracking that son of a bitch to your place. So why would he be looking for you?
That freak was probably looking for my mom. Not me. I'm a nobody. Invisible. My mom and I tried very hard to keep it that way. Not everybody wants to be noticed, you know.
Yeah, I certainly don't count Nurse Joy. Right. So now we're actually on the case. Case there, adding to the other bits. Killer was probably looking for the witness's mother, Sandra. Why would she be a target?
looking for your mom. What does that mean?
She's like me, but she found a way to make a respectable living off of what we can do. Living that probably turned her into a target.
Where's your mom?
So where's your mom, kid?
Probably dead. She would never just leave me without saying a word. Never. I don't know where she is. I know the Bell Killer had something to do with her disappearance. Him showing up tonight just proves it.
If he killed her, why would he come back to her place?
I don't know.
Look, assuming the worst never helped no one.
So many bits there. Now we're using all the face buttons.
Fine.
Why don't you live there?
Because of people like you always asking for help. Trying to connect one last time with your loved ones or resolve some crazy problem. I love my mom, but I can't live in one place for too long or people like you will find me too easily.
I wasn't home much either growing up. I know that's rough.
I'm telling you, I'm out of here soon.
All right. What were you doing at your apartment?
I live there, Sherlock. Well, I used to, whatever. My mother has been missing for a few days. I don't see her that often, but she never just disappears.
I don't think Buffy is really needed here. I would like if we're sticking with Buffy, like Willow would be a better person that we need. But it would also be the Ghost Whisperer. So we need Jennifer Love Hewitt here. We need the Ghost Whisperer here.
You're gonna ask me something.
Respectable living?
Yeah. Hey, you might know her. She was working the Bell Killer case with the cops as a contract psychic, a profiler.
Sorry, kid. She didn't ring any bells.
found this in the apartment tonight. Mentioned something about some Bell Killer book. And it's in her handwriting.
Bell Killer book. If she was a profiler, it's probably the book she kept all her case notes in. That would be at the station.
Really? Thought you were gonna ask.
Where else would it be?
Have you ever seen my killer before tonight? Do you have any idea who he is?
You cops are so hard up on clues that you're actually asking people if they know who the killer is. Now I get why you need so much help.
I'm not asking people. I'm asking the witness whose life I just saved. You're not safe alone. You need someone watching over you. Us cops find missing people. I found you, and I can help you find your mom. Your problem is now my problem, too.
No way. Don't get me wrong, you saved my life, and... Okay, I can't pay that back, but your problems are your problems, and mine are mine.
There they are. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Have a nice afterlife.
Wait a minute. Don't go yet. Just stop for a second, will you? We're on the same side. If your mother's involved, we need to work together.
Work together? What are you gonna do? You're dead. I'll handle it. Just leave me alone!
Powerful scream.
I bet she knows more. I can't let her get away. There's gotta be another way down.
There's very few like contract psychic stories that I've been familiar with. Like the obvious one that comes to mind is just Phoenix Wright, which is like a whole other thing with that. But yeah, you just bring on a medium or someone who is in that area, and it's just like, okay, let's just work with this. We can't lose track of Joy. But we can't use the elevator, and there's demon goo all over the place, man. So, to recap. Witness ran away from home to make it difficult for needy ghosts to find her. Witness's mother has been missing for a few days, and she has no idea where to find her mom. But there's a note. Should get her Bell Killer case book from the station. Leave now, find my book at the station, and don't look back. We're not safe anymore. I'll try to find you before I go. Mom. The witness didn't know the killer. How do I know that would want... Who do I know that would want dead? And the witness's powerful scream disoriented me. How is that possible? You just got a wobbly symbol right there. Well, Cat's here. Cat's our way back down. We just need an open window. I believe the open window is somewhere else. I'll stop by. Thanks for being here. It isn't this window. Where's my ticket out of here? Where am I going? Where am I going? It is this window. I wasn't looking very clearly. Do. Oh, you're able to jump out very easily. Good job, man. And let the cat be. You need to be going around since I'm able to go through not that door. I'm able to just go back out to the main area if I remember where that is.
Wait.
There we go.
Come back.
Leaving so soon, dear?
Yeah, sorry. I'll be back. Don't wait out, Father.
Be careful out there, my child.
My child. Whoa, God forbid. Pretty sure she could see the demon goo. But he's not vacuuming. How are we supposed to get across? This way. Activate vacuum cleaner. And then...
Well, I'll be. What's gotten into you?
Don't mind reading him. You're going to be hearing that chant all the time, and yeah, you don't need it. So yeah, those crows, they have a point. Some objects can be activated to distract demons. This draws the demon's attention and allows you to sneak past them unnoticed. Using the ravens, not crows, sorry, to distract the demons is often useful. Because the demons are here in the church. Talk about sacred. Hiding from demons can help you get closer to distract objects. This is a tutorial. We have to do this. Distract the demon. So while the demon is kind of just handling the crow, we can just go and hit and the demon. Done. People are like, man, I really don't like this mechanic. I'm like, I just find it kind of uninspired. Like they were trying to do something else, but it just didn't work. Because that's it. Thanks, buds. And with that, we almost have all of our ghost abilities. We're just missing one. And we have a whole bunch of subcategories, except for one way at the end. Back to town.
Damn it. Now what? Jesus.
Cats can see ghosts.
So, where'd she go, huh?
Come on, little man. All right, what clue would tell me where she's headed? Well, the book is at the police station. No, she's going to the attic. So yeah, the note that says, hey, find my book at the station. Doy. I forgot that note had a hinge on it.
Now, find my book at the station and don't look back.
Yeah. She's headed to the police station to steal some book. She'll blend in well there. Did you know her mother worked for the police? Fine. Don't tell me. Puss.
Time to head back to the station.
It is quite the stroll. And yeah, we just are dropped off right at the beginning of Salem. And the loading screen was really just like not there. Not really, I was paying attention to it. Witness's destination, headed to the police station to track down her mother's book. which is a ways. It is a ways. Hey, why are you here? You're not supposed... I solved your case. Why are you here? Why are you here? Hello? You are not supposed to be here, ma'am. I can't even help you. I can only shuffle when I hit the square plane. Oh no, this is... Oh god, what a terrible thing that is. Okay, well, you are forever screwed. Goodbye. Yeah, we just do go around everything and have to just head back to where the area was before. Doodly-doo-doo. Doodly-doo. Wasn't there a police car behind you? I have to check that myself. I think there is supposed to be a police car right there. But now that we've been there, everything's cleaned up. And our body has been taken. Whoops. Three people just dropped in to say hello. All right. That is going to do it for us, though, because next time we're heading to the police station. And before that, though, we will stumble across a separate case. Where are you going, Buster? You're just wandering around the street. I'm going to watch you and see if you're going to do anything suspicious. You have anywhere you want to go? Anywhere you need to be? No? You're probably fine. You're probably good. Oh. And he's gone. All right. We're good. Yeah, because that's going to do it for me. Heading to the police station, we have helped two people cross over. Well, one, because she's still in the beach. So we're kind of screwed there. I assume the person in the apartment is all right. Can we even go back into the apartment? I haven't even... We could. Ooh. Should I? Should I see if she's still... I'm going to see if she's still there. I'm going to see if it's screwed. Because that would be silly if it happened. It does have to load everything, though. Oh, well. Oh, well. Despite that, we get to explore a little bit more of Salem, actually a lot more of Salem, because we have to do much bigger distance than going from the apartments to the church. And then maybe find out who our killer is. Oh. I'm just checking. Yep, it's just me. Good, she's no longer here. That's good, at least. Oh boy. Alright. Let's head back out. Let that load. And while that's happening, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And we will continue our investigation and into more of Murdered Suspect next week. Alright. Everything is going to pop up immediately when I do this. Alright. See you next time, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.